Hello and welcome everyone. Today I want to share with you a very special series that I always wanted to do. I call it the Pro Series. I have designed this series to be very fun to watch even if you don't play fighting games. So have you ever been in a situation where you know you can beat your opponent but you always lose by a small fraction? You thought you blocked but you got hit. You thought something wouldn't work but you got caught. Or somehow they just catches you with something crazy that makes you go, how? A lot of these situations happen is because your opponent knows some secret techniques that you didn't know. Because in fighting game there is a lot of advanced techniques, tips and tricks and shortcuts that advanced players, pro players, tournament players use to give them an advantage. So if we don't know them, we will be at a disadvantage. So in this series, we are going to explore those advanced techniques and hopefully this information can expand our gameplay and ultimately we all become stronger players. So let's go. Episode 1, let's start with something exciting. Let's talk about Akuma's Raging Demon. So basically in almost every game, the input command for Akuma's Raging Demon is light punch, forward, light kick, and heavy punch. Same goes for X-Men versus Street Fighter. So when you put it fast, it looks like that. Same goes for Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Street Fighter Third Strike, Street Fighter 4, and Street Fighter 5. You see, the problem is the normal Raging Demon is too slow. So when you're trying to catch somebody, you're most likely going to get punished. So even if you do it right in front of them, right? And you see that I have all this time to pick up my controller, right? And input a dragon punch and still can't catch me. Now the question is, how do we land a Raging Demon Super? So in order to safely and efficiently land a Raging Demon Super, what the pro players, the advanced player does is something called a Kara Raging Demon. It basically means they're canceling an attack into the Raging Demon Super. So it's going to look something like this. Now let me explain what just happened. What happened was I tried to attack with Akuma's forward medium punch. Akuma's forward medium punch is a overhead karate chop. Okay? But before the karate chop hits, I have to quickly input the Raging Demon command and cancel the karate chop into the Raging Demon Super. This method makes it almost impossible to escape and impossible to get punished. Next, I'm going to show you how to do it step by step in Street Fighter Third Strike, Street Fighter 4, and Street Fighter 5. There are many ways to do the Kara Raging Demon, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to use the forward medium punch method because that is one of the more popular ones. Alright everyone, it's been a while. Now let's start with Street Fighter 5. I want you to pay attention to my hand and see the difference between the normal and the Kara Raging Demon, okay? So look at my hand. Normal. Alright. And now this is the Kara Raging Demon. Alright, let's go next to him. Alright, you saw the hand, but the hand didn't come out. Right? And it goes straight into the Kara Raging Demon. So why do we want to do the Kara Raging Demon? One, it hides your inputs. You know when you're trying to do the Raging Demon, right? You're doing light punch, forward, light kick, heavy punch. This is, your opponent sees that. When you're trying to do like you know, they're expecting something. They know what you're trying to do. So they're going to be cautious. They're going to try to prevent the Raging Demon. So you don't want to show that. So Kara Raging Demon, it hides the inputs. 2, it also makes it faster. So instead of light punch, do that, your inputs are way faster, you know? So I'm going to show you in a second. So it cuts the time faster and then you don't have to do all the extra things. And number 3, it gives you a command grab basically. Now you have a super that is a command grab. Number 4, I would say your opponent is not going to expect it, you know? Instead of when you're trying to do too much, you're showing too much. So you just want to like, you know, pretend, you know, give him pressure, and then like suddenly, oh, surprise, you know what I'm saying? Another way is jumping in, they won't expect that. Another way is, you can tick throw them and then pretend you're tick throw and then suddenly go into a car raging demon. Surprise them like that. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do it step by step. It's super easy. You're going to learn it in 5 minutes. You guys know how to do Akuma's overhead, right? It's forward medium punch, forward medium punch, forward medium punch. Super easy. You got that, right? So the next step is I want you to add light punch with it, okay? So instead of just using forward medium punch, I want you to do forward light punch and medium punch. So it's going to look like this. So it's the same thing. You're just pressing an extra button. But now, step 2, I want you to press this twice. So instead of just this, I want you to do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's step 1. Super easy. Okay, you got that. You already got half done. 1, 2. Okay, you already got 50%. So now everything goes back to neutral. Everything goes back to neutral, right? Step 3, forward again. Step 4, light kick. Step 5, you're gonna press heavy punch. So it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super easy, but you wanna do it fast. So it looks like this. It looks like that. Moving on to Street Fighter 4. Believe it or not, guys, Street Fighter 4 makes it even easier. You're gonna learn it in like 1 minute or less. Super easy. So remember in Street Fighter 5, we said there's 5 steps. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? This input is still going to work. If your muscle memory already committed to it, you like this command, you can keep using it. But instead of doing like Street Fighter 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in Street Fighter 4, this is even easier. Look, it's gonna be 3 steps. It's 1, 2, okay? Same thing, 1, 2, but instead of forward, light kick, and heavy punch, you do them at the same time. So it looks like this. 1, 2, and then 3, okay? 1, 2, and then 3. So when you do it fast, it looks like this. Super easy. So in Street Fighter 4, Akuma's Ultra is backward, right? It looks like that. So it's in the Kara Raging Demon, you just have to do it backward. So instead of 1, 2, 3, you do backward. You do 1, 2, and then 3 that way. So when you do it fast, it looks like that. Moving on to Street Fighter Third Strike. I just want to let you know Street Fighter Third Strike is gonna be a little bit more difficult. It may take you 1 hour, okay? But keep doing it. Don't give up. The combination is less lenient, so the combinations don't work anymore. The timing is more strict, so you have to be very accurate with the inputs. But we're still gonna do it. So it's just gonna be a slight modification with what we did before. So before in Street Fighter 5, we did forward tap tap, right? Forward tap tap. But now instead of letting go, you want to hold it. So in Third Strike, you want to forward tap tap, but you want to continue holding, okay? So step 3, so this is 1, 2, step 1 and 2, right? Step 1. But step 3 is while you're holding it, you want to go to down forward, because when you go to down forward, it satisfies forward also. So when you do this, 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, okay? Once you do the diagonal down forward, you can let go. And then light kick and heavy punch. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? When you do it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when you do it fast, right? When you do it for real, it looks like that. In conclusion, I hope you learned something new or find this video interesting. Next time when your friends talk about fighting game or raging demon, now you can join the conversation or share this video with them. At the end of the day, knowing how to do raging demon won't suddenly make us a better player, but it certainly adds an extra tool in your toolbox. It certainly gives you an extra option in your setup. So next time when your friends keeps blocking and trying to run the timer down, catch them with the raging demon. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe is always helpful for a small channel. I'll see you guys on the next video.